Hey guys, what's up? I am Hunter. Welcome back. I am doing some more broadcasts tonight. It is Thursday evening, and I've got a pretty cool match lined up for you. I haven't actually seen the replay, but it was well reviewed, so I hope it's a good game. We've got TT1 is the purple Protoss player at the 6 o'clock position. TT1 is a very well-known player in the Starcraft 2 community. He's a very popular guy, part of a pretty exclusive clan as well. I mean, Team Fnatic. He's actually clan mates with Sen, along with some other really strong players on that roster, actually. So I have pretty high hopes for TT1. I would definitely describe him as the favorite in tonight's matchup. TT1's opponent, spawning over at the 9 o'clock position, is going to be Jacknife. I haven't seen any games with Jacknife. I have a suspicion that this is a Smurf account. I could be wrong, but either way, I'm not positive. Jacknife better bring his A game tonight, and I mean 380 APM versus 40 APM, not looking good for Jacknife here in the early game. We'll have to see if he can step it up. Not to say for a split second like you even technically need more than 50 APM 1 or 2 minutes into the game, but we'll just have to see what happens. TT1 on the other hand really seems to be spamming a lot. I mean, he's averaging over 300 APM. He's like close to 400 a lot of the time. But anyway, this is going to be Metalopolis. These guys are really close by air, and pretty good guesswork by Jacknife as he is scouting in the right direction. Usually you want to send your SCV to the north first, just because it's much shorter by foot. But I mean, there's also logic behind doing it this way. There's logic doing it this way as well. Yeah, big surprise from TT1 that he is making probes. Yeah, just joking around a little bit, I guess, TT1 and Jacknife here, as we do have the cybernetics core going up behind the mineral line. I would say that this is a good place to put your cybernetics core because it would really block off any Hellion harassment. It's not quite like Hellion tight. I mean, you can get through there, but regardless, it really prevents the mobility of Terran drops. So that's pretty nice. Second gateway on the way, mining off of one assimilator. Jacknife just patrolling back here. He's going to have to leave as soon as there is a stalker on the way, though. Doesn't want to lose that SCV unnecessarily. Reaper on the way as well. And a second... Oh, no, we don't have a second refinery just yet. Where? Oh, he's stealing the gas. It confused me. I saw it on the production tab. You don't usually see this either. The SCV gets taken out. But yeah, you see Zerg players steal gas a lot. I rarely see Terran players do it, but yeah, maybe Jacknife here has an ace up his sleeve or something. He's gonna have to do something tricky and a very fast expand build. It actually looks like TT1 is just gonna absolutely steamroll Jacknife. This game is probably not even gonna be close. I mean, this refinery is going to get taken out by the Stalker, chrono boosting out more workers, not actually chrono boosting his warp gate research. TT1 is going to pump out a sentry, probably put down a fourth gateway, you know, warp in some units and just go for an all-out attack. There was a scouting probe that got taken out. I really can't begin to imagine what Jacknife is going to do here. I'm rooting for him, though. I mean, this is a big match for Jacknife. It would be a pretty big deal if he won. But, I'm not holding my breath, as we do have a fast expand actually coming from TT1. So a 3-gate fast expo, second gas on the way, still boosting out lots of workers. The Terran player fallen behind by about 6 workers, but of course Jacknife here has mules as well that he can use. Command center now just about complete. One tech lab done on this first barracks, going to get stim packs out of that tech lab. 3 more racks on the way, bunker at the top of the ramp. Jacknife here looks like he's going to macro up some infantry, line up a nice timing attack. We'll see if it works for him. Really not doing much climbing of this tech tree. I mean, he's really sticking on barracks tech, not a factory in sight just yet. Back at TT1's base, the Nexus is almost complete. 4 gates are going to be warping in units on the low ground here, I assume. Sometimes it's nice to have a pylon like over here as well, so you can warp down units for a very quick attack. It's not uncommon. Going to want to morph this gateway into a warp gate, as he's doing right there. Maynarding some probes down. Lots of sentries. Only one Zealot and one Stalker, and then like 5 sentries. This Reaper taking hold of the Zelnaga. This Zelnaga tower is absolutely vital when you spawn in these locations. I mean, you can see exactly when your opponent is going to attack, and it's good that Jacknife is hanging on to that. One reactor on the on one of the barracks as well. Combat shield on the way. Now going to be Maynarding SCVs down of his own. Jacknife looking to get back in this economic game, but he's not careful. TT1 here could stage a pretty devastating assault. And I'm getting pinged on the map because there is a Nexus. Lots of people watching this game. Lots of pros. Well, at least like clan members and stuff. Very nice. Seems like a pretty hyped up matchup. This actually could easily be a series, like a best of 3 tournament type match. But I'm not sure about that. Ooh. I'm really hoping Jacknife can pull something out for us here. He's definitely been the underdog. He's a bit of a slow player. But you know what? He's got a lot of units. Let's take a look at the units tab. 6 Marauders, 19 Marines versus 10 Sentries and a handful of Zealots with a Stalker. And yeah, map control going to going to Jacknife rather as well. And just gonna morph in some more, warp in some more pylons. Gonna be producing off a 5 gate soon. But no large engagement just yet. But looks like that is all gonna change. Jacknife. Jacknife. Uh-oh. This is looking to be pretty scary. And this is just so many sentries. Let's see, TT1 thinking he's safe. Yeah, you know, I'll macro up hard on 3 bases. Wait a minute. Oh, rats. Devastating Terran assault inbound. Lots of Marines and Marauders. Force fields pretty effective. All these units at the back are not doing any damage. Nice like concave with those force fields, but at the same time, Jacknife here, the underdog, showing up, one of the veterans, the pros, TT1 in front of all of these people. Jacknife, the unbelievable all-in underdog comeback kid, if you will. Oh God. TT1 is going to lose his natural expansion as we continue to have lots and lots of Terran infantry streaming in. And Jacknife really showing us that he's got what it takes. I was impressed. I actually was so impressed and so surprised. I didn't think he stood a chance. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. Wasn't a lot of analysis. Just sort of a fun game, I guess. But I hope you guys liked the video nonetheless. Alright, peace out, guys.